Hi there, Lisa here. I just wanted to pop in today to show you the latest layout that I did. I wish I could film it as I'm doing it, but I do it in so many bits and pieces over a few days that I just don't know how I would get that together for you. So I thought I'd just point out a few things on the layout, might give you a few ideas. I started with this big title here. They're 4-inch letters from Maggie Holmes, and they're a nice gold foil. And so I wanted to use those on a layout, and that's where this all started. So what I did is I wanted to make it look like I was stitching it onto the layout, but it's not, it's actually stitched on the letter first and then just glued onto the paper in the background. So I tried to make the stitching as neat as possible on my sewing machine. So what I do is I do each stitch by rotating by hand, you know, the manual on the side. I don't even know what it's called, but I don't push on the pressure foot, I'm sorry, or is it presser foot? Anyway, I don't use that when I'm trying to get my lines to look straight. I just manually move the needle in and out, and then that gets a pretty straight line there, and then I pull the threads to the back and just tape them in place. So that's the title, and this is a layout about a trip we just took last week to Catalina Island. Avalon is the name of the city, the main city there on Catalina. So Avalon fit perfectly. I think I would have put Catalina if the letters fit that way. So instead I just put Catalina Island with these pretty letters that look like they've been dipped in gold. So I think that worked out okay though. And let's just start up here in the corner. This is a picture that I took. We had climbed up on a hill there. There were some steps up going up the side of the hill to the different streets that are there. So I took this picture. And then that's a little overlay, the beautiful. I think that comes from the Citrus Bliss collection. And I just glued that in place. Little chipboard flag up there. And then this Welcome to Paradise was a 3x4 card that I cut out of a piece of paper. And then what I did is I stitched it on my sewing machine, but that one I just ran it through as if I was sewing regularly. I wasn't trying to get the perfect lines there. And then what I did is I just roughed it up a little bit on the sides here. And it looks like it's sewn onto the page again, but it's not. And this is a Fancy Pants button there, or flare. And then I just tucked a sun and a heart. Well, you can't barely tell that it's a heart, but I like the burlap look to that. It either reminds me of the fall or it reminds me of things to do with the water and the ocean and down at the pier and that kind of thing. So this is more like the water and the pier. So I just tucked that up there. And over here, my husband sometimes snaps pictures of me, so that was just me walking and taking pictures there along the way. And then that picture there is where we had lunch, and I just snapped that as I was walking back to the table. So it's just beautiful there. Right there they serve, right on the beach, they'll serve you your lunch. And so here I put a little geotag, and I put a heart in the center of that. It's a vellum geotag. Tucked a little piece of, just a little tag in behind there just to give it a little interest and some lift. Put an ampersand there. And then just some letters that I just want to get more gold. If you can tell there, the lunch is in a gold foil, the letters. And the color was perfect, so I just added that there. So let's see, down over here, I've just added another picture, and I've popped that up on, there is some vellum with the polka dots on it, with the gold foil polka dots. And I just put another piece of paper, says View Master behind that, and then the picture with a little flag and a little wood veneer star on that. Popped it up a little bit with some foam. And then here I stamped, this is a Kelly Perky stamp. It says This is the Life. And I stamped it in Brilliance ink in a gold. And then this is from the Dear Lizzie collection, Fine and Dandy, The Beautiful Day. So that's a piece of chipboard. See the dimension there. And just another picture that my husband took of me. That's the pier out in the background. So as you can see with the railing there and then the color of the pier, that's why I selected this color background. Almost matches perfectly. And also on the background, as you can see, I splattered gold Heidi Shine all over the background. So I actually did that before I got started on the layout because I am a little nervous about doing the splatters. And if I ruin it, I'd rather do that in the beginning before I've actually put down my pictures rather than at the end and say, oh no, why did I do that? So I put all the splatters down first. Anyway, over here just is the main street there in Avalon along the beach that we're walking. And this actually is when we were getting off of the boat. That's our boat there in the background that took us over from Long Beach. It's about an hour and 10-minute ride. So it's really nice and it's inside. And so I added that little ticket there, Summer Cruise, that's from Fancy Pants. And that little thing to me looked like I'm not sure what that was supposed to be. It wasn't with anything nautical or beachy, but it was on, I think it was on from the confetti line from Dear Lizzie. Oh no, is that Maggie Holmes? I'm sorry. And it looked like a little a pelican or something like that to me. So I added that to give it the beachy feel there. So that is my layout. Oh, and the background paper, as I said, I picked that because of the colors and the pier and that, but that is from Webster's Pages. So thanks for stopping by today.